Hello, screenwriters. I am Ian Valentine. I'm an instructor in this class, and I'm thrilled to be doing it. Um, I only know one of you, uh, so I'm pretty tough. I'll say that. None of you know that yet, but let me just tell you. I am a long-term Hollywood executive. I've made over 100, 120 TV movies. I've overseen thousands of screenplays for development. I've done big adaptations. I adapted Moby Dick. I've adapted a number of other books in my time as a development executive. I've written some screenplays. I'm currently writing a novel. Um, I've given a great deal of attention and thought to the writing process. I've taught a number of screenwriting courses at AAU, so I'm familiar with the language and how have pushed for and am part of the consistency of teaching that goes on here. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I've taught the first half of the class, and I've taught original screenplays, but this will be fun to teach the. I've only had a few students who are doing what you're doing, which is taking your beat sheets and adapting of adaptations and turning them into screenplays. I'm looking forward to that. So that's me. I've posted under instructor expectations a pretty long document which I need you guys to read and carefully. And it's going to be open all terms. So if in doubt, take a read at it. But a few headlines are, this class takes a lot of work. Our goal is that AA screenwriting students be turning out a screenplay that is of a quality enough so that a producer will read it and either want to hire you or make the movie. That's a pretty high bar. That's an A piece of work. To do that, you have to work really hard. I'm sure you've been working on your beat sheets. Last term, I estimate that generally to succeed in these screenwriting classes, students need to put in 10 to 12 hours of work a week. We expect you, if you are actually turning out screenplay pages, to write 15 pages a week. If you're still working on your beat sheet, we expect an equivalent amount of work. And that's every week that we are in session. So that's what it takes to write a screenplay. And it is demanding, but the issue is you're not writing just for a grade. You're really writing to prove if you can do it, for one thing. And secondly, to hopefully get work. That's our goal. It doesn't, it's great for you to get an A, but in fact, it's more important for you to turn out a project that you can send out and possibly get an agent or people interested in working with you. That's what our goal is. It isn't, the grade is not the end game here. It's you being successful in a career that is the end game. Specifically for this class, we're going to be spending a lot of time looking at various adaptations of Pride and Prejudice. I'm going to be looking at these movies and rereading the book at the same time you are. I recommend highly that you do that. Another big thing that's going to happen right away is that you're going to upload your full beat sheets that I have to read. I will read. And this is a big moment because essentially I'm going to be making the decision whether you can proceed to screenplay or need to do more work on your beat sheet. It's likely that you will have to do more work on your beat sheet. It's rare at this point in the class that I let people go into screenplay. Despite what your former professor may have said, you're ready to go. It's up to me, and I am. That's kind of the key thing. Having said that, I hope some of you are ready to go to screenplay. Certainly people that I know in the class are close, not quite, but can do it, can get there. So that's good. Diligence is very important in this class. It's important for you to turn in something. If you have a bad week, turn in something. The priority, as you can see it, your final project is 55% of your grade. That's your screenplay. That's your priority. That's the big piece of work you're going to be working on. You're going to be, that's the focus you should have. Yes, there are exercises. Yes, there are assignments. There's a particularly important assignment that sort of a around module 8. That's kind of a summary where you sort of summarize where you are at with your screenplay. In many ways, that's an important assignment. It's a way that we actually compare students across classes and adjust. But again, the priority is your project, right? So focus on that. And I look forward to getting to know you all. I will be doing these videos probably every week. I also invite you to, if you want to talk to me directly on a one-on-one basis, that's great. I'm going to do office hours from 1 to 2 PST, Pacific Standard Time, on Mondays, but I am available to do phone calls, and I often do them. If you were in class with me live, you would be spending most of the class. I spend most of the classes on one-on-one conferences. In fact, that's the most useful use of my time I've discovered in classes. So anyways, looking forward to getting to know you all and hoping I can help you succeed. That is my goal, to be of service to you so you can write a great screenplay. Okay, talk to you.